What's up, everybody? It's Super Jaden. So, we're gonna be reacting to Spider-Man's thing about Asian point. So, let's start.
Wait, who are you? I'm a somebody. What the hell you think? Can I get a hoya? Oh, he's so dreamy.
The movie begins with Mary Jane dating the high school jock named Flash, and we're introduced to the main character Peter Parker, who has such negative aura you got fat people laughing at him. So out of pity, Mary Jane helps him get on the bus, and we find out quickly dude's a total outcast, as other nerds don't even want to sit with him, while the jocks see him as an easy target. Yo, these do not look like high schoolers, they all look like unks like me. So we pretty much learn Peter's a nerd that gets bullied as the class goes on a field trip. Now for context, Peter has a crush on MJ since he was 6, so he's like,
You looking at me? Hey.
hi, psych.
Oh, negative aura.
Then we're introduced.
Pause it. How? I still know. Pause it. But, I had a crush on a girl for like 2 years. And I did. Came out together, but she didn't want me. So, but, as long, but you look like a sis uncle. You're in high school, bro. You like that person who I'll be calling my dad or my uncle for real, but so let's just continue.
Harry and his father, Norman Osborn, pulling up in a Rolls Royce, and Harry's like,
Daddy, this is a public school. I don't like making people feel poor.
but they are poor. And somehow the richest kid in school is also best friends with the biggest loser in school, which doesn't add up, but anyway. During a tour of a spot.
Get that. I thought you had negative aura. Your friends with the bitch kid. Forget it, Sam.
Lab, Peter sees MJ not happy with Flash being all touchy as the
Asian explain more about spiders and Peter keep getting worried.
leave him alone. Oh, what? What's Daddy gonna do? Sue me? First of all, that ain't no damn high schooler. That's a grown-ass man with a mortgage. And secondly, who the hell gets bullied for being rich? So what, you're gonna make fun of someone because their parents did what they're supposed to do and made a good living? Like, what? Anyway, Peter tells Harry some fun facts about spiders, and Harry's like, this is why you get bullied, bro. And turns out Harry also likes MJ and decides to tell her the same fun facts about spiders that Peter told him, and Peter's like,
What the hell? I thought we were friends, you mother bitch.
then the teacher steps in and plays defense on Harry, and with MJ all alone pretending like she gives a shit about spiders, Peter shoots his shot. Hello, redhead. I need you to pose for the school paper.
So make me look ugly.
We can always use Photoshop, and as Peter takes photos so that he can goon to them later, a spider bites his ass, and this was no ordinary spider, it was a special spider.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Norman gives updates on a performance-enhancing drug he's making to continue getting funded by the military. But when asked about the side effects of one of their failed tests, it was aggression and insanity. But Norman's like, it's chill and ready for human trials, while his sidekick Nerd says we need to start from scratch. Why are you saying this? Is it because your hairline's receding? So Norman is told if the new drug isn't successful in 2 weeks, then his company will die and the funding will go to his competitor. Then we're introduced to Uncle Ben and Aunt May, who takes care of Peter.
Cause he has no parents. So Peter Parker has no mother Parker.
And yo, look at this neighborhood. It's interesting to see what America looked like in 2002. Anyway, Peter comes home feeling sick and doesn't want to talk. You alright? I got a goon. So bro busts a fat nut and passes out having the best sleep of his life as the spider bite results in his body transforming and he obtains spider-like powers. Back at Oscorp, Norman doesn't want the company he created to die, so he takes a big risk and tests the drug on himself, and if anyone watched the film, Norman was a pretty chill dude and a nice guy and did the best he could for his company. And Norman has a seizure, looking like he's getting head, then his heart stops beating, and when his sidekick tries to bring him back to life, Norman becomes batshit crazy, killing his own sidekick, acting like the drug addict on crack. The next morning, Peter starts looks maxing and gets a glow up and doesn't look like a nut anymore. Damn! It's bigger! Then we find out he's next door neighbors with Mary Jane. Wait a minute, you lived next to your crush since you were 6 and the first time you ever spoke to her was your last year in high school? Bro.
Casey, bro, don't even talk. Like the story I said, like the should have said I was that. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Yes, it could happen if you have problems. Problems like me. That's me.
You are a geek! So MJ's in a toxic ass household, Norman wakes up and can't remember anything as he's told his sidekick is dead, and Peter learns quickly that he's got superpowers.
I'm just a girl. Shit.
And Peter prevents her from losing aura.
You're a short king, but you have nice eyes.
Then she gets the ick and regrets talking to him.
Again, I say again. Girls, I haven't said. Cindy was how about singers to myself. Listening, they getting what? They do. I said that again, you. Let me hear if you watching this video. I was looking at you. How you find over Rex, bro? I ain't sure what say what best can do, but I know how Rex, bro.
Like, what a weirdo! And suddenly Peter finds out he can start shooting webs with his own hands and accidentally gives Flash some free food. And Peter's like, oh, I hit Flash, gotta run before he kills me. Peter Parker? So Flash chases after him, but thanks to having spider senses, he can start seeing shit in slow motion and decides to make Flash look stupid. Wait, did Flash try to sucker punch him? What a coward. I remember watching these fight scenes as a kid, and I thought this was the coolest shit ever. And I'm sure everyone likes it when the underdog gives the bully his get back, right? So Peter makes Flash go, ah! And with one punch, dude goes flying into getting more free food. Yo, look at Harry's face. This is hilarious. He's like, oh my gosh, what? Like, what? He's like, oh my gosh, Peter, you're so bad, Peter. Oh my gosh. So bro thought he'd get an applause, but is called a freak, and even MJ looks at him like he is one, so he runs away and discovers many spikes on his hands and goes, well, guess that means I can climb walls now. And instead of freaking out and going to the hospital, he's like, what else can I do? And starts jumping over buildings and does some experimenting. Fly! Then he learns how to shoot webs and thinks it's a good idea to start swinging on it like a Tarzan wannabe. Oh, wee! Then later that night, Peter and MJ get a chance to talk to each other since they're neighbors, and it's just like, no way y'all were neighbors for more than a decade.
Don't even mention it. I think Baby My Heart Big Kiss is you. Like one of the favorite YouTubers.
This is the first time y'all talk outside your house. But Flash plays defense, pulling up in his new whip that he got as a birthday present, and I think this is a canon event for every dude at some point in his life as Peter starts getting interested in buying a nice car. Wait, look at these ridiculous deals though. No interest for 60 months? Now here's the crazy part. So a Benz E-Class was $30K then, and it's around $118,000 to $200,000 now. But a Porsche 911 S Turbo was $40K back then and now goes for $600,000. Yo, a 911 at this price is a steal. So Peter finds a nice car for $2,600 and sees an ad for $3,000 if he stays in the ring for 3 minutes as an amateur wrestler. So this poor dude tries getting a nice car to impress MJ and creates his own costume design while shooting his goon juice everywhere. Now Uncle Ben starts getting worried because Peter's been acting weird, so he tries to show some love by dropping him off at a library. And this was because Peter lied to Uncle Ben, saying he's going to the library when he's really going to a wrestling match. With great power comes great responsibility. Stop lecturing me. I know I'm not your father. So stop pretending to be. Damn, Peter. Oh, you hurt him. And Uncle Ben didn't even say anything crazy. He was just trying to look out for him. So Peter goes to the wrestling match and sees the Liver King lookalike on roids and is introduced to the ring as the Amazing Spider-Man. Oh, he got that outfit from Shein. So the crowd starts booing, the ring girls start talking shit, this NPC's dick no longer works, and the match begins. Now Peter gets out of steroids reach, and instead of staying there for 3 minutes and making $3 grand, he goes back down to get beat cause he a masochist. Man, why is his spider senses so inconsistent? Shouldn't he be able to dodge these attacks? But thanks to his super strength, after a couple of kicks and a yeet, Peter knocks him out. Nah, look at all these